Are we ready in the arena? Are we hyped? Are we hyped? For game number 3 in this epic series, welcome to Esports TV. We see a lot of tanks invested here. 8 tanks by Grisha. And here comes the big counter. The 2 tanks going to Sveki. It's circling. 8 tanks. 10 tanks. Unbelievable, but countered again by 3 back behind. Unbelievable. All tanks. But where are these tanks? Empty truck even has been finished. As predicted, the Stanislav and Circleman. This is so much fun. I love this.
What's up guys? We are going to be hosting a 1v1 HOI4 tournament with a $5,000 prize pool. If you would like to apply and join this tournament, make sure to apply before the 26th of February. There will be qualifiers to decide who is going to be competing in the first ever HOI4 International. All the additional info is in the description and pinned comment below. A huge event is coming boys, so get excited.
I could cast a Dankus Grisha 1v1 right now. The thing is, Dankus, be honest. Don't you think you're just gonna destroy him easily? Leonard's competitive 1v1. Let's watch the 2 best players in the world right now. See what they can do. Oh, that's how they 1v1. That's a good 1v1 mod. That really shows skill. Dankus will win easy, I think. I will guess so. He just has too much experience, man. Making a lot of commercials for these 2 guys lately. And praise to Drew. The mod is called Leonard's 101 mod. I always ask for a 101 mod that has Russia versus Germany and not like Gengir dueling mod. Because this is real skill. Germany versus Russia is the real skill. You give both the same equipment, both the same divisions, and then you see really who's good. This is best of 3. Dankus won game 1. He won game 1 in like 13 minutes.
Okay.
Alright, so in the menu here,
20 div tanks, 150.
yeah, you can click shift like with the production menus and it goes down 5. Alright, so the rule is we get both on the front line. There's no generals, you know, there's just
I know, I already
yeah.
played a couple of games.
Yeah, put it on 3 speed just so we can get the units on the
Yeah,
front line,
I
and
know.
then when we both feel comfortable starting, we'll start. Alright, I'm good to go. Tell me when you are. I'll declare meanwhile. Alright, boys. I needed to refute this statement here from Tommy. I needed to refute this, right? Like, I don't care about 1v1s. But when I get called out, I watched this, I got sent...
Dankus refused to play 1-on-1 against me. Yeah, thanks, pussy man. Yeah, I see it.
Dankus is pussy, man. That's what it took for me, and yeah. That's all it took. I don't know, I haven't watched this, so yeah. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Oh. We're gonna win this. 32 tanks, 100 infantry. 120 infantry, we'd say. Yeah? Are you good with this? Alright, so we're gonna set up, and I need a towel first. Oh.
Here we go. That's kind of cool, man. You can preset certain stuff. Oh, everybody has 120, and now they... Oh, that is a true 1-on-1 mod, man. That is cool. That's a cool mod. So we see that both players start with 120 infantry division. The infantry division is the following. Okay, it's a 20 with a bunch of support. Very basic. This is how they play in the real game too. They don't really make real infantry. And we see that both have 32 tanks. Very basic, 40 with. I like this mod. This is what I always ask for. Very, very basic, man. This is just pure micro. Dankus already hiding tanks. You're not showing them the front line. How about Grisha boy? Grisha already showing tanks. Spreading them hard on the north here.
Alright, you ready? I'm just gonna let the tanks rework, etc. But yeah. Alright, we're ready now?
And we only see a first push by Grisha here in the middle on the infantry. He's going into the plains. Very clever. See, I see a mistake already. The thing here is, chat, he's attacking over a river, giving him the river crossing penalty, which river crossing minus 20%. If this one will attack first, you will not get the river penalty. Grisha trying very hard to circle, might even get the Dankus just being reactive, not doing anything, just waiting. Big pushes here, big pressure. And here see the first encirclement. 3 divisions already encircled by Dankus. Another 4 coming up to 7 encircled divisions. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a game on our hand here. And it seems like Dankus, the man where we thought would easily take this game already. With the big losses here, 7 infantry gone already. Dankus just staying reactive. We don't see a single attack yet. He's going into the forest while the Germans have tanks. Still manages to break the forest in Bialystok. We don't see any reaction from Dankus here. He's not retreating the 4 infantry. What is going on? Does he have internet issues? Does he want to lose on purpose for creating content? Another 4 infantry taken. So far, now the first push by Dankus Asian here, and now we see the first push over the river. Well done here in Romania. Bresareva still infantry dying here for Dankus. Grisha, no deaths yet, while Dankus 13 divisions down, breaking apart in the north here. This south thing needs to be something big. Looking for encirclements. The first 2 kills are coming around. Another 3 kills coming around. Grisha cannot keep up here. The micro is getting heavy. Grisha looking at the north, while Dankus dearly looking in the south. This will be a game of attrition at all. We now see the big counter attack of Dankus here, who now got counter encircled. The first 2 tanks taken. It's a black hole. Unbelievable. Dankus not reacting on organized 3 divisions here. Where is the counter? There is openings. I am very... And he loses the 2 tanks. Dankus getting devastated here. Very confusing for me as a caster. Everybody always says Dankus is so good. He's fucking but another 4 divisions gone here now. Grisha only 1 infantry lost in the whole encirclement here. Big try, by Grisha. Big tank divisions in the north trying to encircle Königsberg. Dankus has the tanks to counter this, but it seems like Grisha's tanks just don't have enough. Here comes the counterattack. Very clever play by Dankus. He's waiting for these tanks to be deorganized, and that is the professional. That is the high level HOI4. The enemy is unorganized, and that's when you put it in. And another 2 tanks gone here. What is going on? What is this gameplay by Dankus? He was looking for the encirclement and is now getting encircled himself. It's a river crossing after all, but still 1,000 breakthrough on these tanks. 2 tanks lost. It's looking very, very grim. If indeed Russia, aka Grisha, wins here, we will have the ultimate game 3 of this Battle of 3 series, which will be truly epic content. And there's too weak here by Dankus. The encirclement's happening everywhere. He can't keep up. Losing 4 tanks, 6 infantry. That is devastating losses. Almost unbearable at this point. He could easily save it here. Why are these 2 not attacking? There's a counterattack. He should have pinned here. They are just not quick enough. Saving it now. Good job. Saving it now. Big shout out to Grisha here. Nobody believed in him. People thought he doesn't belong here in the cage with Dankus, but he's showing thousands of viewers. He indeed belongs in the cage here with the best of the best. With 72 infantry on the front line left, it looks not good for our friend Dankus Memecus here. He just can't man the full front line anymore. The tanks can go ham, they can go wild. A great encirclement attempt here, going over the river like it's nothing. Again, no retreat by Dankus here. Why are the 2 tanks not in the move? This should be the GG now. It just looks too overwhelming. Obviously, it's very important for the viewer to understand how micro-heavy these wars are. Germany versus Russia in a real multiplayer game. Also in this mod, it is heavy. And we all know that Hearts of Iron players are kind of trash at video games. That's why they play HOI4, because they're bad at other games. A nice counter-attack, possibly, killing, or possibly 2 tanks and 4 infantry, but there's the counter-attack over there by 2 tanks in the south. Can he do it? But Dankus successfully defending, but there's the open tile. The open tile is just open too long, and the counter-encirclement gets counter-encircled, and it gets counter-encircled, leaving Dankus with another 2 dead tanks. Unbelievable play here. Very risky, but in the end, the winner of this was Grisha. Dankus still managing to get out the 2 tanks, but now they're being counters. Are you kidding kidding me? Isn't this the greatest game you've ever seen? The counter encirclement here, the movement, and the 4 tanks in Lodge. Just take it, putting Dankus down to 14 tanks.
God damn. Yeah, GG for this round. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, it's best of 3, so it's 1-1 now. He had a way different strat than last time, so yeah. What he did now works very well in the 1v1 because he doesn't have to micro as much. It was a good idea. I am gonna stack like 4-ish per tile, not 6 or something like that though, man.
Great play. It looks like it was GG. Dank is giving up your 1-1. Gentlemen, this is the Russia player. Check him out.
Yeah, GG for this round. Oh man. Oh man.
Я победил! Пошел нахуй! Просто, блядь! Пошел нахуй!
Oh shit, I think that's bad stuff. Dude, hey, in all honesty, guys, there's something you need to understand. I was in this situation too in these tournaments. You are so nervous, especially when you know TommyKay and 2,000 viewers are watching this. These 2 people know that if they do great here, they get views, they get follows. It helps them a lot, man. These guys are nervous as fuck. And something I always say is respect to these people, both of them. Not everyone has the balls to put himself in a situation like this in front of thousands of viewers, man, and fight like this, man. They make game 3 right now. We're gonna have the final game, gentlemen. Are we ready in the arena? Are we hyped? Are we hyped? For game number 3 in this epic series, welcome to Esports TV. No one beats Dankus Russia. Gentlemen, we're gonna see Dankus on his #1 nation. Maybe the greatest Russia of all times. Dankus Memecus on Russia! And on the other corner, in the black corner, the one with the mustache, the one who does the salute, the man who might be banned off Twitch race soon. In the black corner, we have the Germany player, the one who just brought this game into a free serious game. GRISHA! Gentlemen, poor Bokoen, man, he wants to make a video of this, and this is DMCA shit. Dankus, come to my Discord. We have to make a quick interview. Dankus, come to my Discord. I think we have him now on the line, ladies and gentlemen. Is it true? Do we have Dankus in the line here?
Ah. Yeah.
There he is. Our past Germany player, Dankus Memecus. We have a short little break here. Grisha is taking a little break. Dankus, tell us, what did you feel about the last game? What do you think was going wrong? What is going on in your mind right now?
Well, I just took a full spoon of protein powder, so I'm gonna win the next one. But last game, it was kind of different from the first strategy he did in the first game. The first game, he was very aggressive in center. He had legit 100% of his tanks in center. This time he went for north and center. I expected to be able to push a bit in north and center. And first game, we also did 20 tanks on the same front with the same amount of infantry. This time we had 32 tanks because he thought it was too little. What I then thought he would do is to spread out his tanks, because if he has more tanks, obviously he goes for south too, for example, in the Romanian territory, but he did not. He had the same territory he attacked, but with all of his tanks. I spread out thinking he would do some stuff in the south. I was wrong. He seems to just be going center and north, which is, I guess, a good idea, but I was not ready for that, and getting the tanks up from the south was not a plan anymore, since I thought he would still go for the south and he was holding his tanks, but he actually had his tanks stacked in tanks of like 6 tanks per tile.
I understand you talking for 10 minutes straight shows that you truly thought about the game and what happened there. You made the point here about the first game being about 20 tanks, while the second game was with 32 tanks. Would you say that less tanks is an advantage for you?
I think that it's an advantage for me with more tanks, only because I am the better microer. I did not expect, because what he solved it by doing is stacking his tanks. Like I said, he had, instead of having 2 tanks per tile, which is the most optimal way, he stacked 6 tanks in 1 tile, and he had to micro less tiles, right? Because if he only has to micro 32 tanks on, for example, 10 stacks, instead of me microing 32 tanks on 20 stacks, for example, right? Then, you know, it's easier for him to micro because it's less the tiles he has to micro on. So I think he did a good choice of doing that. He optimized his own micro to be able to counter mine, and yeah, it was a good choice.
I understand. We now see you, Dankus, known as at the moment the best Russia player in the world, now on the Russian side. What exactly can you tell us, the viewers, makes you stronger on the Russian side on this map?
I'm Dankus.
Understandable. Thank you for this quick little interview. We hope that Grisha Putin will be back here shortly and we can show you game number 3. Thank you very much, Dankus.
No problem. No problem.
We see big cojones here on Dankus Memecus. He is saying, he's doing the mic drop. He's telling us he is Dankus. He is showing big cojones. Can he update? Can he show these big balls now in the final game of the series, though? In these... Dude, this is great. I will actually do a tournament about this with, like, prize money. Dude, this is fun as hell, man. Dude, we have to do, like, a tournament. I would, like, do prize money and pay them or some shit. He's getting ready. Look at the face. He seems ready. He's feeling it. The beard growth still much less than Grisha. Grisha has a little Johnny Depp beard. And he's coming back, the one and only, the winner of the second game. The Battle of the Zoomers is about to commence for epic ultimate game number 3. Whoever wins gets the ultimate bragging rights. What is going on? We have some Dankus Ultra. Oh, the game is going on. Oh, the chat very 50-50 here. Let's find out in game number 3. Big change here. Dankus on his household name, on his household character, Josef Stalinovic. He now plays Russia. Maybe the best Russia in the world right now. Grisha on Germany, mustache man himself. We don't see a frontline being built, and we all know it's important to build a frontline in order to get your planning bonus up. 4 tanks in the south, where Dankus is coming with also 4. We have 4 tanks in the middle here, not defendable by Grisha, but we have the mountains here. Tanks must be careful, and we see a huge thing happening north. Dankus hardcore committing in Kaunas in the north with 16 tanks. That is half of his tank divisions. Grisha very spread here. Dankus now retreating 2 tanks, even retreating another tank. Very weird decision here by Dankus, retreating the 4 tanks to the north. He realizes he needs more tanks in the north, but he doesn't see. We're seeing this right now out of the view from Dankus. He doesn't know that Grisha is hiding the 4 tanks here behind the lines. He cannot see them. There ain't no scout planes here. I think both parties, and there it is. Let's see where the movement comes. Grisha already on the front line, where Dankus still far behind. Will Grisha already reveal his plan? The south, he is not. Both people just feeling out each other. We don't see any moves yet. The game is on speed 3. And we don't see any attacks yet. They both know what is on the line in this final game. Their nerves wrecking, stretching. AFK Edwards seems going with the click. What a weird move by Grisha here. Unbelievable move. He just presses the attack button, not microing himself. We see he's winning on all fronts. The tactic is working. And Dankus needs to react here now, already breaking through on all front lines. Is Dankus' tactic of staying behind not working? Big moves here by Grisha already. We already have encirclements. Oh my god. 5 divisions dead here. And the tactic of Grisha working again. The 4 hidden tanks breaking the south. Huge damage to the infantry in the south here. Dankus getting completely overwhelmed again. Where is the Dankus counter? Was it wrong to not go to the front line? Reconsider. Big encirclement. What is Dankus doing? The protein powder not helping enough. He needs to save himself here. The reaction times are too slow. Huge encirclements here. Beautiful decision by Grisha to put these 4 tanks down here. What a great move. Huge damage. Trouble. Huge counter encirclement now by Dankus. Oh, beautiful counter encirclement just with 2 tanks, 4 tanks after all. Here comes the counters that we waited for. 8 infantry kills, 1 tank gone, another infantry taken. Might even see more. Dankus is finally waking up in game number 3. And yet we see a nice breakthrough here. We need Grisha. Grisha needs to react to the 4 tanks vulnerable. Good reaction, but he's going over a river. That is not good, and he's not getting the kill here. If Dankus manages, he doesn't get the encirclement, but he gets the push. Let's take a back look at the south. The encirclement actually finished another 5 division step. This is a crazy game, ladies and gentlemen. Grisha winning the south, while Dankus looking stronger than defending well, but there's just relentless pushes. 2 tanks taken in Grotny, 3 infantry going down here. In the end, I don't know if Grisha is okay with killing a bunch of infantry while Dankus is taking all these tanks in the north. 2 tanks taken here. A big breakthrough, the 2 tanks. Oh, Dankus' counter going ham. Grisha has 6 tanks lost, where Dankus still has all tanks. But where are these tanks? And the encirclement even has been finished as predicted. The Stanislav encirclement. Where is Dankus' tanks? This is a devastating loss of infantry here. 32 tanks. Dankus here. The big counter encirclement try. Is this gonna work? Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen. This is unbelievable. My heart rate is exploding. I don't need coffee today. Is this the tactic of Dankus? He lets himself get encircled to get that to get the counters then. And there it is. He opened it up. We don't know who's encircled here yet. Oh my god. I don't see, but we see now a retreat, first time. Oh, another counter. Another counter. Who is encircled? We cannot find it out. It looks good for Grisha. Another push by Grisha. He is challenging the micro of Dankus, and here we go. Dankus's eyes are in the middle, but Dankus's eyes are not in the north. If Grisha manages to do this, there's the move. There's the move. He finally reacted. Already, once again, looking for the counter encirclement. The gameplay of Dankus seems to be the reactive counters, trying now to encircle this. We see a lot of tanks invested here. 8 tanks by Grisha. And here comes the big counter. The 2 tanks going to Sveki. Encircling. 8 tanks. 10 tanks. Unbelievable, but countered again by 3 back behind. Unbelievable. How's the middle looking? We don't know yet. The eyes are going away here though. Oh my god, my neighbors are gonna go mad. Is it? It is encircled. Oh my god, it seems that Dankus has it here. What is the death count? 4 tanks. Oh my god, a devastating loss for Grisha, who is already behind on tanks. Grisha finishing the middle encirclement again. Looks like Dankus gave up to save it. A lot of infantry is going to be lost here. So we see Grisha winning on the infantry line, where Dankus is winning on the tank line. Now the south is completely pacified now, just chilling out. And we see big pushes in the north. And not a great push. The Suwaki push happens again with the 2 tanks. The significant move. No, Dankus, what are you doing? Finally, someone is showing what infantry can do in this game. This is not only about tanks. 3 infantry, just be 2 infantry here, which could lead to an encirclement. But there's another counter encirclement coming. Going for Königsberg. This could be devastating. This could be it. If Grisha does not react, and it doesn't look like he is, these losses could just be, oh my god, this could be devastating. He's protecting it. There's nothing behind. The tanks of Grisha unorganized. He's cleaning it quickly. He's having no mercy. Another 2 tank kills. That could almost be GG here. Dankus Memecus still standing on 32 tanks. And Grisha on, I'm predicting, up to 20 tanks here. 21 tanks. This is starting to look very grim for Grisha, but he doesn't give up. And not a beautiful encirclement. Dankus not reacting. Where is the infantry? You're not moving in. This is a micro-heavy game. He is not giving up. The rush mentality keeping up, and 2 kills coming in. Beautiful. Another encirclement of 2 tanks. Dankus getting sloppy again. Stop clapping the microphone for YouTube content. Another counter encirclement coming in. Dankus not reacting. Can he clean out the 2 tanks quickly? Can he clean them quickly? Oh my god, the time is running. Who is taking it? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. 1 tank down, 2 tanks down, 2 tanks gone. Gentlemen, Dankus really overextending here, going for the big play, the big play. While Grisha is being very aggressive in the south, just killing infantry, but it's open. I think this game will go down to the north. And not a counter! Dankus going too risky into this entire game, losing another 2 tanks. Is he being too cocky like in the interview before? Is it too much? Another 2 tanks gone. Unbelievable game. I cannot believe what I'm witnessing here. I thought this would just be a joke, a little meme, and this turns out to be great. Dankus losing from 32 to 24 tanks, now almost equal, 21 against 24. But what is the difference here? 50 infantry for Dankus, where we see 91 infantry for Grisha. The odds are ever changing. The bookmakers don't know what's going on. Grisha just keeps eradicating Dankus's infantry here. And if Dankus doesn't find a good move here, it looks like he's in trouble. And as I said 5 minutes ago, it looked like Grisha's in trouble. Unbelievable gameplay here. More and more encirclements happening. Dankus just getting overwhelmed. Losing infantry after infantry. You can see the game getting a bit slower now. Both people know what's on the line here. Nervous. You can smell their sweat. People are scared. Oh, that is devastating. The overextensions by Dankus are too much. In the end, these overextensions could mean the game for him. 4 dead tanks again, putting him down to 20, which makes Grisha, for the first time in this game, the leader in tanks. We see a 32 to 24 tank advantage. Switching to 21-20 for Grisha. Unbelievable comeback by Grisha. If this could mean the win. Beautiful encirclement. Devastating for Dankus. A man who we thought would win. Another 2 encircle. He is crumbling. He is falling apart. And in the end, maybe the ego of Dankus Memecus needs this. This handing of a defeat in this best of 3 series. Maybe this will help Dankus in the future. It's gonna be very hard for Dankus to come back. What played a crucial factor here is, in the end, the infantry kills. It sometimes seems like Dankus is not respecting his infantry. They're just standing around. The tanks matter. Where's the micro there? 39 infantry against 88. It looks dearly, dearly, dearly bad for Dankus. Losing another 5 here, losing another 2 here. This is the last stand of Dankus, and Grisha doesn't show any respect. He's pushing into it. And Dankus needs wreck right here, right now. We need to see a play here. The south is just crumbling. I don't think there's much micro by Dankus going on anymore. He's slowly just losing his infantry. But instead of big plays in the north, we just see more encirclements for Dankus. Another 2 losses here. It just doesn't look good. We see Grisha's tanks come. And the encirclement. This could be it. Encirclement. Dankus here with the final try. The final Dankus try of this push. Grisha not having it once again. Moving infantry. That is it. The infantry is just... In the end, this game beautifully shows that you cannot deny your infantry. Beautiful encirclements. Infantry doing great here. This should be it at this point. The biggest encirclement of today's game is what's going to mean it. And now we just see him go through. This is it. The front line of Dankus completely falling apart. There is no more infantry support. He gets these encirclement. He's not giving up. And we all have to give big respect to these 2 players for not giving up. They keep pushing. These young fellas want to get their place. And we have a pause here. Is this the GG?
It's GG. Basically. Yeah, GG.
For who?
For me, man.
Thank you very much for playing. You're very nice to play with you. I'm very happy that we choose this mod to play instead of spot competitive 1v1. That's much more skill based.
Yeah, at some point I had 11 more tanks.
Yeah, but you weren't using them, and I just kinda did some analysis on your game where you were just putting a few tanks on a mission, and I was just like, I got like 1 tank on the south which encircled 30 of your infantry just because I clicked.
And Dankus called the official GG on his stream. Unbelievable game. The turns, the drama, and nothing but respect for both competitors. And nothing but respect to Grisha Putin, a man that was laughed at, a man that was smiled at, a man where people thought that does not have the skill to take down Dankus Memecus. But he did it. This is the best of 3 series where Grisha was down 1-0 in the beginning. And he just came back from 1-0. Beating Dankus on his #1 nation, Russia. Play. We're trying to get Grisha Putin for an interview right here, right now. Let's see if we can have him. Please go to his stream, talk to him. We're looking for an interview. I hope he doesn't say bad words. I have him on Discord. He used to text me this in 2020. I don't know what that means. It might be a bad word. Let's see. Let's first add him. He deserves that. I know how it feels like when I, back in the day, lost to Prussian Prince in the 1-on-1 tournament after a 1-1. It hurts, especially with all these viewers. And once again, Dankus, if you watch this, I hope someone clips this for you. You shouldn't be... It's normal to be mad here, to feel bad, but it's normal. You had the balls to try, you had the balls to fight. Nothing but respect. You're gonna come back from this. I'm very excited to see you guys in the future playing. I would love to host cast more like this. This was really cool to watch, man. And I think we now have the winner of this epic game in an interview, Mr. Grisha Putin. Can you hear me?
Yes, hello.
My Russian brother. I must say, nothing but respect to both competitors, especially to you, a man that was down 1-0 in this best of 3 series, coming back though in 2 beautiful games. How do you feel right now?
Very good. Very good.
That is nice to hear. Grisha, what do you think made the difference here? What do you think was... What did you do better than Dankus leading to these 2 wins over him?
Everything.
I personally...
There is just nothing else to say.
Finally, I have another question. I had an interview with Dankus before where he stated in the first game you both played with 20 tanks instead of 32 tanks. Do you think that more tanks was your advantage? Do you think that having more tanks, 32, is harder and shows more skill in the end?
It was Noon's advantage, as we both got the same fair amount of, and the first message that Dankus sent to me was that we are playing on 32 tanks. Then he changed it to 20 in the first round, on which I agreed because I just wanted to play. And now we're playing on the rules he proposed first. That's why I won, because I was a little bit training for this with other people.
Goddamn. Well, Mr. Grisha, enjoy your win. Good job. Many people believed you, many people didn't, and all saw who you truly are. Nothing but respect, my friend. Do you have any final words to the viewers of this epic tournament?
I need to obviously thank you because Dankus first said no to the 1v1, but once you called him a pussy, he said yes. So it wouldn't happen without you.
Goddamn. Thank you very much. All the best in the future, my brother. And have a nice day. Enjoy that win.
Goodbye. Thanks.
This is so much fun. I love this.
Alright, boys. I didn't go as I wanted it to, but dude, what can you do? What can you do, man? Yeah, so I can only say that it was GG, dude. This was a fair 1v1. Oh man, he killed all my inf when I wasn't looking. And that's really, I think I should have microed the inf more. I was like, I'm only gonna micro the tanks, right? I'm not finding excuses. I'm telling you, like, my perspective of it, right? So I didn't micro anything in the south, like you could see, and then he just encircled like 30-40 infantry there. And I didn't have enough infantry to cover behind me, and then he could just snake, you know? Like, I think I had way more tanks. But boys, honestly, that was really fun. I'm not even kidding. That was really fun.
Gentlemen, that was our first annual cast. I'm so confused how fun that was, man. You need to one-on-one someone? I'm not trained, man. I'm not trained anymore. Dave, my brother, did you watch the game?
A little bit, a few little bits, yeah. I saw the end.
What do you feel? What are your feelings about this? The game, the format? Do you think it has a future?
I think, regardless of the format, regardless of what happened, I think you're hyped for it. So whatever you're hyped for, I'm hyped for.
I'm actually thinking of like making like a tournament for this or something with like prize pool and shit. That was fun. People love that shit. It was good content.
Man. I can link you to like a little brackets if you want. You can make sure, like, generates you a bracket so you can like follow it on stream.
Dave needs to be my co-caster. Would you be interested in that? A co-caster? What is it?
That'd be fun.
Hey, that sounds great. I think we have a project on our hands, you guys. We're going to talk about this.
She slipped through my fingers like sand. Heard that she had a man. Now I'm just sitting here sad. Oh well, ship sail. She slipped through my fingers like sand. Heard that she had a man. Now I'm just sitting here sad.